This reading may speak for someone who has recently come to a difficult realization. Not every ending in your life happened because you were rejected, abandoned, or overlooked. Some endings happened because you outgrew a situation, a group, or a dynamic that could no longer support who you are becoming. There may be a part of you that has been looking back, trying to understand why certain connections did not develop the way you hoped they would. The cards suggest that clarity is arriving, even if it isn't the answer you expected. What is being revealed is not meant to punish you, but to free you from carrying questions that no longer need your energy. This reading also speaks to the importance of boundaries, both your own and those of others. You may be learning that genuine connection cannot be forced, negotiated, or pursued beyond the point where it is welcome. Sometimes the greatest act of self respect is accepting what has ended and choosing not to chase what has already chosen a different path. If you have been feeling frustrated, disappointed, or emotionally reactive lately, be gentle with yourself. Those feelings may be pointing toward deeper wounds around recognition, belonging, or being chosen. Rather than allowing those wounds to pull you into conflict, comparison, or unhealthy pursuit, Spirit is encouraging you to turn inward and ask what part of you still needs your own love, validation, and attention. The lesson here is not that you have lost something. The lesson is that you are being invited to reclaim yourself. Focus on your healing. Focus on your balance. Focus on the life you are building rather than the doors that have closed behind you. What is meant for you will not require you to abandon your dignity, override someone's boundaries, or betray your own values to obtain it. Your path forward is found in self respect, self awareness, and honest reflection. The more willing you are to release what is finished, the more space you create for connections, opportunities, and experiences that are genuinely aligned with who you are becoming. Sometimes the blessing is not in getting what you wanted, it is in discovering that you deserve something better suited to your future. Let's tap in. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Bethany Alexandria. I am your host and reader, Thelia. A warm welcome back to our new and returning viewers, and to our subscribers, a special shout out. Welcome to this blind reading. The messages in this reading may resonate with you, especially if you have been seeing repeated synchronicities of the following angel numbers: 1551, 1221, 1001, 818, 1212, and 188. Spirit guides, who are we reading for? Those that will resonate with this reading. Who are we reading for? We have tomorrow. So in your energy, there are plans swirling and revolving around you. You may be packing, having plans to travel long distance, or to engage in an action that will bring about some kind of illumination, closure, or answer. This may be you providing or seeking. What's happening tomorrow? We have hand in the reversed, manifestation, money, reach goals, hands-on work, help in the reversed. You may have had a conversation with another regarding providing assistance. Tomorrow may have been the deadline. You may also be the individual waiting to receive some kind of confirmation here, but with some kind of instantaneous happenstance, the manifestation core that is around this energy will become inverted. You may also be working towards withdrawing your energy from manifesting in a certain place. This reading may be in relation to an individual who is thinking of moving funds between institutions, possibly. Tomorrow, hand in the reversed. Award in the reversed. Again, victory and winning. Recognition of effort, the payoff in the reversed. Are we reading for an energy here that was awarded something that they did not deserve? Tomorrow, hand reversed, award reversed. There's definitely breaking news here. There may also be a community that may be in an uproar regarding this information coming out. Tomorrow, hand reversed, award reversed. I'm seeing contestants here, and someone here definitely was awarded. There was competition. I'm hearing the words strutting and pageant. What are you hiding? We have clouded vision. Recognize and discuss red flags or areas of concern. Too many cards, way too many. False start. The energy that we are reading for, there is a sense of urgency around you. Maybe even panic, concern over one's reachability and impact. What's clouded vision? Pendulum. What's pendulum? Lone path. Where is this leading, spirit guys? You are cloudy because you've lost your compass, your ability to strategize. I'm seeing here that you may have been dependent upon another individual to provide you direction in life. And now you are stuck at the peak of the hill, not knowing if you should stay or go. Because it seems that this individual decided to take the lone path and focus on self. Where is this leading? Angel number 1551, 1221, 1212. There's a lot of mirroring in these energies. This may be a reading that centers around a platonic friendship. This could be individuals who consider themselves to be close, but something here is now closed. Where is it leading? We have promiscuous, anger management upright, self-care balance upright, Spirit's advice. In their field, sword. Someone here got kicked to the curb for sure. Okay. Ooh. And the flame that they once carried in this relationship is no longer. The energy that we're reading for, you are the one still carrying the flame and hoping that you can change the wheel, that you can use your resources to affect the trajectory or direction of this other energy. Candle in the upright. Let's get some clarifiers. Who are we reading for? Wanting a quick turnaround. Having a hard time making progress and changing how things are going. We have the Three of Pentacles in the reversed, the Moon reversed, the Hierophant reversed. Clarifying what's hiding. 3 cards. The clarifiers, the 5 of Swords upright. One more. The World, the Queen of Wands upright. Where is it leading? Promiscuous anger management. The Two of Wands, 9 of Cups in the reversed, and the Lovers with the Two of Cups also in the reversed. The advice in the field, sword, take to the curb, candle. A relationship came to an end, and one individual here is still carrying a flame, be it a flame that is geared towards peace or war. They're still focused on taking action. We have the Three of Swords upright and the Hermit in the 3 o'clock. Who it is that we are reading for? You've been existing, I'm hearing, on a prayer. You've been living with a tinge of anxiety to some degree as well, especially around your ability to use your resources to effect some kind of change, some kind of desired change that will definitely put you back in the player's chair. Someone here may be gambling. Someone here may be playing some kind of roulette. Someone could have gone to the casino recently. Something about someone's thumb and itching. Someone's skin may be dry. 3 of Pentacles reversed. The Moon reversed. The Hierophant upright. There's a lack of recognition here because another party decided that this was not a workable relationship. Behind the scenes, there may have been conversations regarding the status of things. And what was communicated may not have necessarily been the absolute truth. what it is that you are hiding. Five of Wands upright, the world, the Queen of Wands. There's a Queen of Wands here that has definitely changed and created some kind of ripple or movement by taking a lone path. There's a closing out of a cycle here. Because there was conflict in the Queen of Wands energy sensed that these individuals attached to the Three of Pentacles reverse and the Moon in the reverse, the Hierophant, could have been individuals from a social club, group, church, workplace, you name it, friend circle, book club. Whoever these energies are, there would have been conflict in beliefs, conflict in direction. Someone here had a keen interest on wanting to be the director and orchestrator of the directions of others, and this Queen of Wands said, what? Okay, yeah, I'll catch you later. They decided to close out the cycle because the friction that was being brought to them and what was revealed to them as well, which seemed to have occurred equally in energy with this tomorrow, simultaneously move them into action and created a closure. The individuals that were left behind were left in an uproar, a lot of cloudiness, a lot of speculation, a lot of accusations moving about. There were a lot of reasons being thrown about as well for why this individual decided to go on the lone path and why they decided to strategize without the inclusion of others. Where this is leading, there has been conversations around promiscuity. Someone here is very upset and in need of self-care and balance. Why? This is the same energy that is watching the Queen of Wands who has closed out the cycle. They're watching them move on. This person can only watch. They have the motivations to move forward. They are holding on to one wand, yes. And they have the ability to peer into the world of this energy in some degree. This person's pursuits are based on frivolity, carelessness. I'm hearing ludicrous. The name Chris may be important, Christopher. But their attitude and their motivations are driven by promiscuity. This energy isn't rooted or grounded. And this is the main reason why the promiscuity card is here. They may have also told tales as well about the Queen of Wands and where they were headed and what they were doing and why. But essentially, this person is salty because their wish come true has always been to be in a partnership status with the Queen of Wands energy. They hate that this person finds and is seeking and maintaining a sense of self-care and balance internally to the exclusion of the wand and the motivation that they are currently carrying. Closing out in their fields, sword, kick to the curb, candle. Deception was definitely blocked, stopped, harsh cutoff. There was an offense here that sent possibly this Queen of Wands energy in deep contemplation. But even before then, with the decision to do or go it alone, could have been a hermit energy here. This person was forced to go within. They wanted the luxury of coming and going through cycles of rest and rise to the detriment of this energy. They wanted this person to remain blinded in their fields, Two of Swords, kicked to the curb. So this energy really benefited from cloudiness of emotions that would have come from you being in your feelings, collective, and also being blinded, not realizing that there was conflict here around your own breakthrough. You sensed the direction, you removed the swords from your eyes, you saw the truth, and you decided to go it alone. As you decided to close out this cycle, now this person is now forced to go within and face the facts and the truth around their own actions and how they contributed to the very spot that they are in right now. If you found this reading to be enlightening, revealing, or affirming of your experience, I invite you back for the next reading. Until next time, bye for now.